Why is it that out of the 600 filmers, photographers, and video editors inside our academy, most of them have been going for 2 to 3 years and then start to struggle? We see this repeatedly time and time again, and we call it the 3-year plateau, where business owners have had some sort of success or growth, and then they reach a point where it becomes hard to break through that next level. They feel like they're constantly stuck in the day-to-day running of the business, making a sale, doing work, back to sales, back to work, trying to do the editing, trying to do everything. And no matter what they try, they just can't seem to make it easier, and they feel like they've built a job for themselves that's 10 times harder than any other 9 to 5. But there's still this fire underneath them, knowing that they wouldn't have it any other way, and there must be a way to break through this. If they've seen success over here, they've seen this person successful, this business successful, then simply why can't they? And the reality is, they just don't know how. The 3-year plateau is one of the biggest business killers because it's when the most amount of mistakes are made that keep pushing you further and further back. You just want that fun to come back, and you want to achieve your goals without it being so hard. And everything I've just said, that was me. When I started out, I had so much passion for just creating content. And when I started getting paid for it, I was just amazed that this could even be a full-time job. I had some quick success. I grew the business. I was having fun. And then the plateau happened. I was constantly bogged down in the running of the business. And no matter what I tried, I just couldn't grow it. And at times, it honestly feels like that you're stuck at the bottom of a hole. And no matter what you try, you climb up a little bit and then you slip back down, and you just can't get out of this space that you're in. And the worst thing is, people can be stuck in that situation for years. And the only way to get out of it is to understand that you yourself, as a solopreneur, as only person inside your business, is not scalable on your own, because the only thing that you can scale is your time. And if you're working longer and longer hours, that's only at a maximum, and that's at a detriment to everything else that comes with that, right? Burnout, fatigue, mental health problems. And that's when I had this big aha moment. As much as I loved generating money and I was working with lots of different clients, I needed security, stability, and predictability in order to grow. But that could only happen if I took time out of the business and focused on the direction that the ship was heading, rather than just the here and now, what's right in front of me, getting this next project off of the table. It felt uncomfortable, but I knew it was necessary if we wanted to grow to that next level. So I started to block out some time, 1 hour, 2 hours, every single day, that I could develop my skill set and learn from other people. Like you're doing on this channel, I attended workshops, I went to seminars, I invested in mentors, I learned from other successful people and started to understand what they were doing to overcome those problems. And it came down to something that was really fundamental. I mean, it seemed so obvious, but I just hadn't done anything like that in my whole journey. And that was to develop a very clear structure and framework, a process for my business that meant that I could outsource this if I needed to have other freelancers that I could rely on, and a system that would provide me with the security and predictability to keep these clients coming back to me and almost not give them the choice to go anywhere else, to make our business the obvious option for them. Now, there's one problem. I hated sales, and even to this day, I don't enjoy it at all. And I knew that I would have to build confidence and become a different type of person if we were going to grow our business to the next level. And that's when I set about developing a system called an RCP, where it would ultimately mean I could do less sales, but I could guarantee that work and that predictability. I then developed a flowchart, so instead of it being in my head, I could follow projects through from pre-production right through to revisions in editing. I developed a clear scope of work document so that when we were having conversations with potential clients and they wanted to move the goalposts, I wasn't just saying yes for fear of losing the work and wanting to keep them happy. I could refer back to this document and charge extra for the work that we hadn't initially quoted for. I developed a feedback form so we could learn from what went well and what didn't. We could look at profitability of the jobs, because the reality is, some jobs you work on, those types of jobs are just not profitable. And although it provides you with some cash in your bank, if it's cost you more by way of your time, then there was no point in doing that job in the first place. I really spent the time to develop a system and a process so that this machine of my business could be well oiled and all work together. And in reality, that's a huge undertaking. These aren't just quick things, and especially when you're already trying to run a business, trying to develop the knowledge and where to start. And that's the problem. You only know what you know. And unfortunately for most people, they're presented with a challenge or a problem in their business, then they have to find a solution to overcome that. Otherwise, it's sink or swim. And what's interesting for me is to fast forward all of these years later and to teach those same systems to people inside our academy and to see it have the same success for those people. For something that we all talk about in our Q&A sessions of this feels obvious, but it's just something we had never thought about. But your business will never grow if you don't try something new. And really, what do you have to lose? The most successful businesses are built on basic foundations, but these foundations run deep. They're solid. They know how things work and why things work. They're based on two key principles: making sales and keeping clients. But what all successful businesses know, having been through this themselves, is that you have to spend the time working on your business for it to grow and not always in the business. So ask yourself, if you've got an hour to spare today, click the link in the description below. I've got a free workshop. It's going to take you through how we sign clients onto those RCP systems that will provide predictability and stability in terms of monthly contracts. I'll be able to show you how we've adapted them to fit any type of business, and I'll share with you the email templates, strategies, and AI tools that we use right now inside my own business to help you scale and break through this 3-year plateau. Go click that link now, and I'll see you in the workshop.